Good evening, guys. How are you all doing? I'm just organising myself. I'll be there in 2 minutes. How are you all doing? I won't be on the phone tonight, Helen. I'm just sorting myself out, and I've sent a link lane. Hi ADP, hi everybody. How are you doing? If anybody wants to come up, let me know. I'll send the link via Facebook or email. I'm all right. I'm sorry about that. Hiya, Gary Butler. We're going to stand up for the nurses tonight and doctors worldwide. So I've asked at the beginning if you could all put a rainbow in chat. That would be grateful. In support of our hero nurses, which are working through this crisis at the moment. Please do not mention the word, but a rainbow would be appreciated. Thank you very much. Yes, it's coming up to their birthday as well. That's why we're standing up for the NHS. I would like a few people to come up on the panel. That would be grateful. Just give me a minute. I've got a message through Facebook. I've just got to go and check. That's all right, Helen. Yeah, that is grateful. There's rainbows going in the chat. That is grateful. Standing up for the NHS tonight. I'm just going to share a link. So I don't think I have, but I'm going to go and check anyway. Max and Wombo, there's a link in the chat in your Facebook chat to come up on the panel. I'm doing good. Long time no see, Gary Butler. I haven't seen you for a long time. Yeah, we're all going to be standing up for the NHS tonight. We've got some show support for our heroes, which are working on the front line, trying hard to try and find a cure for us worldwide. It doesn't matter where we are. Yeah, the NHS. No, it's soup. Can't get beer at the moment, unfortunately. Yeah. Alright. Just sorting this out. Oh, we have a worker in the house. Hiya.
Oh dear.
Hello.
You should put it to Delilah and Samson because it's all the way around.
I've done it now. I should put Delilah and Samson. Yeah, can I change our name now?
No, leave it. It's fine.
What's that?
Can I change our name with Samson and Delilah?
No, I don't know why you're Samson and Delilah for.
No, I meant to. It means Delilah and Samson because I'm Delilah. It's Samson.
Oh dear. How you doing, Angus? All right?
He's I'm doing good.
Good.
Oh, have you had any supplies delivered or?
No, not yet.
When are you expecting some?
I ordered stuff off Amazon the other day and it's still not arrived.
Right.
Busy, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, they're going to be hard pressed, mate. I mean,
when we done our video the other day, our episode 4, we drank out of your. I was drinking out of your cup and he was drinking that diesel guy's cup.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah. Oh, you saw it, did you?
yeah. No,
Diesel guy is about, but I don't know where it is tonight.
Okay. Oh,
No, thing.
putting my feet up.
No, right either. The post is really, really slow.
I've got the tablet there. I think it's just where they've been so busy because of what's going on.
My world, my way, Helen. Can't believe I could hear loud music tonight. Wondered where it was coming from, and the foreman told me it was coming from the pub down the road. And the rock like, the pubs are open. Yes.
The pub's open. What's
There's some pub open.
Yeah,
go for it. Ignore the bullshit. Get the pubs open.
What's the pub doing open?
I don't know.
Somebody said the pubs are open now, so we can have pub open.
Well, that pub's open.
Yeah.
Good for the rock pubs, mate.
Yeah.
Get it out there.
Open then.
I don't know. That's what Ellen's saying.
That's my world, my way, Helen.
Yeah.
That is.
That's the lady in the Luton van.
Oh, it's the lady in the Luton van.
Yeah.
Ah, the lady in the Luton van.
Yeah.
We want to go there.
Yeah.
Oh dear. I'm going to have... On Tuesday, Wednesday, on Monday, I'm moving this room around.
Again.
See, even Agnes says it.
And on Tuesday and Wednesday, I'm not putting the telly or the computer on. I'm having 2 days of music. That's it.
Hiya, Carl.
That's right, DP. The pubs are not meant to be open.
I say get them all open. I say everybody.
DP.
I say to everybody, get out on the streets. Ignore the ban. Get out on the streets.
Yeah.
En masse, and show the stupid gits at the top we're not being put in prisons.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's supposed to be the nurses and the frontline staff on the NHS.
Yes, and I agree wholeheartedly. Right, the people in the front line are doing a fantastic job.
Yeah.
Under extreme circumstances. What you need to do is get rid of the managers at the top.
Yeah.
Bunch of imbeciles. There shouldn't. As far as I'm concerned, people that work in the NHS, everybody should be medically trained. There shouldn't be managers at the top who are not doctors.
DP says, when I find out the pub's open, I'm going to go out and get laid. I'm getting laid.
Thanks, brother.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes, the police are shutting them down. They are not meant to be opened.
That's right.
Well, that's the Gestapo, you see. But big, huge, massive respect to all the frontline staff in the NHS.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Hi, Claire Albert.
Yeah, exactly.
Massive respect to everyone.
Hello, Claire.
So anybody that is this, that works in the front line of the NHS, massive, huge, out of this world respect people.
Even if he needs to pay for it when he gets laid.
Yeah.
DP.
Yeah.
Wrong with that if that's what you want to do.
Where's the tablet, darling?
I've no idea.
Oh, it's over there.
Oh,
Can
it's
you pass
over.
it, please? It's easier for you.
I've got to get up again. Look,
Yeah.
where the old one's at first. Oh,
Well,
God.
we both had a nice long
The old
walk today,
bones.
so
Oh, man, I tell you. Old buttons.
yeah. Because my phone's on charge. Because, yeah. So
No, that's not right.
what's not right? Oh,
Getting slagged on off your channel, that's not right, man. Report the people.
yeah. Yeah. Report them. Yeah.
I'm behind on my videos. My last video I posted last night was me in the shop, and it was well before the lockdown. I got stoked on something. See, this is what I mean. The zombie population are the ones doing all the slagging off because they are so brainwashed and dumbed down. They
Yeah.
don't realise what's been done to them. Need I say more? No, not at all.
Hey.
I'll just sit here and I'm just gonna watch this whole thing unfold, how it unfolds, and I'm gonna sit when it starts to really go, I'm gonna sit up the top of the hill at the back here. We've got a little slope, I call it a hill, little hill. I will sit at the top of it with a case of beer and some pork pies and just watch the whole thing go to ratchet. Don't care.
Yeah.
What am I going to do?
Well, Maxine's going to sit there with me.
Well, I ain't going to drink beer though.
No, she's not going to drink beer, she's probably drinking vodka or cider.
Cider.
Oh, you'd have to have a crate of vodka.
Yeah, great. Yeah.
I'll be too. I've got another drink here, but I can't drink any more after this. And, hello, Sue.
Hi, Sue.
Ignore the jerks.
She means jokes. She's put jokes. I think she means jokes, isn't she?
No, ignore the jerks. The arsehole.
Oh.
The people, yeah.
Oh, yeah, jokes, yeah.
Anyway, I've asked people to put a rainbow in chat tonight.
Right, let's see if I can find it on here. Is there any limit of emojis on there at all? On your channel?
Eh?
Is there
Hi,
Is
Sue.
it on your panel?
Hi.
In your chat thing, you push the little smiley face.
Yeah, I mean, is there any limits of emojis on your chat?
No, no.
Okay, I've got to find it now. Oh, I've got to do it on the. I have to do it on the tablet.
Say hi to Sue Chapman.
I did say hi to Sue, yeah. I have to do it on the tablet then.
All right.
Yeah.
Can't do it on the stream, can I? Oh.
I was saying, Haggis, if I get this pension from the Navy, the back pay that I'm going to get, because it's backdated when I'm 60, that is buying a boat.
Mm-hmm.
Not a boat, a boat.
A boat. No,
it sounded like you said boat.
It knows what I'm saying.
Yeah, it sounded like
boat.
you said.
Why would I buy a boat when I'm
To
60?
me, it sounded like you said boat.
There ain't no water near here, so what's the point of buying a boat? Yeah, a boat. Yeah.
Well, I wanted to actually say thank you to the NHS to actually name a new hospital which they built for this.
All right.
Under Nightingale, which originally set up the NHS.
Yeah.
Is that Florence Nightingale?
Yeah, Florence Nightingale.
Yeah.
What fun. Where is it? That Wiggy's been live for about 24 hours.
I've often said this, Haggis.
Mm-hmm.
If the amount of money that floats about in the system, if they can pay people like Jamie Dimon, who's a banker,
yeah,
$1 billion, they can afford to give nurses and the doctors, especially the nurses, 50 grand a year minimum.
Yeah, I'm getting food dropped off every other Wednesday, which is enough food to keep me going for about 3 or 4 days.
Days? Is that all?
I'll tell you what, Agnes, after this event, we'll all be growing it ourselves, mate.
Yeah.
Well,
you've got a good enough garden. You've got plenty of manure in your garden, haven't you?
Yeah.
when I made my sort of, or Maxine did it, the thing introducing Ian Kirkland, and I did my stand-up thing. I don't know if you've seen it. And I was saying, you know, be the leader, take charge when the system's gone. You know, out where we are, I think the soil is clay-based, so it's kind of restricted.
I'm trying to find the rainbows.
What you can grow, but there's enough green land around here to grow things like carrots, that kind of thing, if you need to. And there is enough wildlife about if you go looking, like this and stuff like that. So I would say, I would think people around here, most of them no clue to do anything. So, you know, I would say.
Is that too many emojis?
As far as
all right.
You know, if it comes to that point, so shit hits the fan, Mad Max zombie apocalypse, whatever you want to call it, I would take charge. You know, I don't know everything about what to do, but people do. There are people that know stuff.
Yeah.
But it's organising people. You know, that's the thing. It's saying to people, this is what we need to do. And as I said, if the system completely broke down, there's warehouses full of stuff out there. Go and take it.
Yeah.
I would. That's what I would do. I'd organise people. Go and get what we need.
Make sure you've got your gun.
Don't give a shit. You know, getting guns in the UK is pretty you know, I mean, it'd be down to sort of pickaxe handles and stuff like that.
I don't think you would get access to a gun factory because that would be heavily guarded.
Yeah.
You won't get. Yeah. You know, I know this from when I was in the forces. Every gun manufacturing plant in the country will be guarded by military. You won't get near them. You know, you might be able to get hold of your shotgun, stuff like that, in the country, but you will not. See, you know, America's a different case, obviously, because there are so many guns and ways of in America to start World War III, 4 and 5 combined. So, but in the UK, you know, there'll be a handful of guns here and there, but after a week or so, no ammunition. That's it. You won't get it. You know, so the Mad Max thing, well, it won't happen in the UK. You literally be down to sort of ancient weapons like bows, spears. You know, in the worst case scenario, that's what you'd have. That's it. You wouldn't get guns.
Anyway, a home that belonged to Florence Nightingale's family is to be brought back to life with restoration. Ah.
But you know, the future, as far as I'm concerned now, the future now is uncertain.
Yeah.
On a big scale. I have to say that the response. I was listening earlier on that places got Singapore. I think it was Singapore, Taiwan, South Korea.
Yeah.
And there was somewhere else. What? Because they are small government, right? And a free open market economy.
Yeah.
When this thing hit, they dealt with it better.
Yeah.
Because they allowed the system to flow.
Yeah.
But they did the testing because they were prepared for it, and what was needed was there because they were still based on the free market economy, which hasn't existed in the West for decades. So in the
Ben's
West,
got a water pistol for the summer.
So in the Western countries, because we're run by large government, they did a knee-jerk reaction.
Yeah,
they didn't do what was actually necessary. They're way behind the curve, and they panicked like they do. And everything they've done was completely the wrong approach.
Yeah,
basically shutting down the global economy. What do you think is going to be the outcome? It's going to be chaotic, man.
Claire said she doesn't have potatoes, so she's out of ammo.
Potatoes.
Did you know them two?
Spud guns.
Spud guns, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't get them anymore, eh?
No, you don't.
You know she's Kane Diego's daughter, yeah? And he's he runs the shop. They're married in real life. Them two.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, Haggis, another good weapon for self-defence, if you practice 2 or 3 days with it, is a slingshot. Slingshot, good weapon.
Yeah.
You know, that will
What's
take
that?
people down.
Like a catapult.
Yeah, catapult, but they're more powerful than old catapult. I mean, you get one of them, and they're pretty handy.
A catapult will kill a rabbit, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, kill a person if you hit them.
Hello, TJ.
a ball.
Yeah.
TJ's in the chat.
Hello, TJ.
You still have yours? Okay, no, I haven't seen them since the mid-90s.
What's that? Spud gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, the old spud guns. I mean, they were like. So some of the better ones, they would actually hurt you back quite. Oh, they would knock you.
Okay, Helen.
You got hit in the head with a bit of spud from one of the good ones.
Yeah.
Look it up.
She's listening to you while she's tidying up the loot van.
Yeah. Hi, the cutting board.
Cutting board.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. A few years ago, I guess I was watching a program about these people in America that were like in their 60s.
Yeah.
Tired, and they paid up all their debts, and their mortgages were all paid off, and stuff like that. And they looked around at the situation which was going on, whatever, and they sold everything up. So they were selling their houses, which they bought for like peanuts back in 60s and 70s.
Yeah.
Selling for like $1 million, $2 million, $3 million. And what they did was say, well, sod the bloody kids, they can go and work for it themselves. This is the way of thinking.
I don't know.
Right?
There's nobody's blocked on my channel apart from one person who got blocked.
Yeah. So anyway, these people that were in the 60s brought those big motor homes they get in America.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a whole new culture, what they called the new nomads. That was what the program was called.
Yeah.
These people, they go and massive, great size of great cities, all these mobile home things, motorhomes. Astonishing. You know, why not do that? You know.
DP's ready for the zombie apocalypse. Oh, we know that.
You know, I should have been more ready than I am, but
Claire's still got her Polly Pockets as well.
Yeah.
The way I think about the zombie apocalypse is, or the Mad Max, or shit, it's a fan, whatever you want to call it. My brain's prepared for it. I haven't got some of the stuff I think I should have, but that's easily obtainable.
I like the Furbies. I wish I still had my Furby. I had 2 Furbies that used to talk to each other.
So I would say this without getting too deep into it, that should the shit hits the fan situation occur,
Yeah.
then there are ways to obtain what I need. And it's, you know, because I've been thinking about this. That's why I said I don't do all this preparation stuff like these preppers do, because I don't see the point in it. They've spent a fortune on stuff when there are other ways of acquiring it if necessary. So, and that comes from being kind of a different way of thinking about stuff. I've known this is coming down for years, that kind of thing could happen. And you don't necessarily need to pay for what you need. So I'm not saying too much more because somebody might be listening.
Yeah, I am.
MI5 or something.
Who knows? Who knows?
I just find the current situation laughable. To be honest, I mean, I know you shouldn't say that, but I do. You know, I've known this. I didn't expect it to be quite what turned out. I knew the system would come to an end at some point.
Carol slamming scamming. Hello, Carol slamming scamming.
Hi, Carol. I know her.
All right, CSS. That's for short. Carol for short.
all the people that I've followed over the years that know this shit's going down, the financial people that expect something to happen, the people about climate change, this event, I'm not going to say it, caught everybody out. It came out of the blue. You know, nobody expected that. Everybody expected it to be something different. But this, I'll say the virus, came out of the blue. And it caught everybody that's been expecting something to happen on the hop. Quite astonishing, really.
Yeah.
But I'll say this, Maxine read earlier on, and this brings into question. Maxine said they expect the peak. When did you say it was in April?
Between May and June.
They expect the peak.
Yeah.
But look, I'm sorry, but that stinks. How can you predict a peak in a virus
Unless you did it in June.
unless you know something beforehand? Now, it reminds me of a program I saw, oh Christ, a long time back now. And I can't remember the title of it.
Trucker's Life.
Hello, Truckers Live.
Hello, Tyler. But it
Nice
was
to see ya.
it was basically what this program said was that governments around the world were working on
What's he saying word for?
bioweapons. We know they've been working on bioweapons for a long time.
He's probably spelled what it meant, probably Wombo.
Yeah.
But what this program enthused was that they could do a biological weapon of a virus or bacteria and put a kill switch in it, so that it after a certain length of time,
I have
the kill switch would trigger the death of the virus. So
hello, Eva.
if they're predicting a peak in it, could that say it's engineered? Because look, you can't predict a virus. Look, I'm sorry, but how the hell can you predict a peak
They
in a
can
virus?
if it's been engineered.
If it's been engineered, probably, because this thing has put a kill switch in it. So the kill switch would activate at a certain point after so many weeks or months. We know they can do this stuff, right? I mean, you know, they've been working on this stuff.
Truckers Live said, beef and curry I make will kill all the pathogens.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So it does make you wonder. I mean, places like Portland Down have been working on, you know, weaponising bacteria and viruses since the 50s.
Yeah.
You know, so after all that length of time, they must have come up with something. I mean, I don't spend all that time working on stuff and spending shitloads of money without coming up with something. So could it be that the COVID-19 virus has been engineered for a purpose? We don't know. I mean, you'll never know. But you can't, when you say, oh, it will reach a peak at a certain point, look, oh, come on, how can you predict a virus? Predict a virus, are you kidding me? That stinks to high heaven. You know, it's just, you know, when authority says something, I don't believe a word they say. I don't care what they say. When it comes from authority, take it with a pinch of salt. I'm sorry, you know. Just.
Anyway, hello everybody.
They've found a cure yet.
Who?
Helen's saying they found a cure for it. I don't think they have.
That's what I read somewhere today.
Well, it's not a cure, but what I've heard is there's some drugs out there.
You're going to give it a try.
Which were used for malaria and a few other things that can actually help halt in the major spread of the virus.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the actual cure or vaccine. But it's what they call repurposing.
Yeah.
Existing vaccine.
Claire said he knows that she knows that he knows nothing.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, I like that.
So there are stuff out there that could help to slow it down.
I see Dax.
Do it.
Hello, Suze.
Hello, Suze.
Right.
Yeah. So, you know, I don't know. I mean, now at this point, I'll just plan it by ear now. I'll just go each day, see what occurs. Because everything's now completely gone bonkers. Doodaddy quack.
Doodaddy quack.
Well, just, you know, I've turned off the mainstream news now because it's just bullshit.
You don't really anyway.
Just friggin' every time, if the telly comes on and it happens to be on BBC or ITV, I just immediately turn it over because all those people
We're doing great, Sue.
on there are talking bullshit, man. They're just absolutely waffling.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, but you know. So I'll say to everybody, just turn it off now. And if Boris Johnson comes off on, or anybody from
Dragon.
Hello, Think Dragon. Nice to see you
Hello,
as well.
Dragon.
Yeah.
As I say, anybody now in authority, the health minister, look, just turn them off because they're speaking bollocks.
Yeah, because Boris Johnson's pregnant girlfriend's got the C word. Sorry.
And if you believe that, you'll believe the Pope's a Protestant.
Who's the Pope?
Yeah.
Who's he? Anyway, that's what they're saying. So who knows?
I'll drop the link in for anybody who wants to come up. It's only going to be in there for 10 seconds.
10 seconds? That's not very quick. It's nice to see you Think Dragon in anyway.
But again, everybody out there, do your best to support the frontline workers in the NHS. You know,
Exactly.
if you're near, do whatever you can to support them by sending out your congratulations to them because they deserve it. But not the government. Don't praise the government.
Yeah.
Just forget them.
Carol Slamming Scammer said, time for us to eat supper. Be safe, everyone, and be patient. It's hard, but if we don't behave, it will get harder.
As I said in some of our videos, the human race has been through a lot worse than this. This is nothing compared to what we've been through. So
exactly.
It's been overblown a bit, but whatever the purpose of it, we've been through a lot worse. In 350,000 years of our species, we've been through a lot of shit, and we'll get through this one. It might take a few people out along the way, which happens every now and then, but you will not kill the entire world population. Well, unless a freaking asteroid hit the Earth, so that's about it. Or somebody pressed the magic red button, then that's what I'm reading. But apart from that, we'll get through this. You ain't going to wipe the entire human race out anytime soon. Well, unless an asteroid. But anyway, the story. So my thing is, don't panic about it. Follow the
panicking does not help you.
Follow the rules.
Does
rules for now.
Isn't it?
Yeah. No panic does it. Until you don't have to follow the rules. And you'll know when that is. Trust me, you'll know.
Yeah.
You'll know. So I wouldn't worry. I don't worry about it at all. I just sit here now and think of the outcome in the next month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, whichever it takes. I don't go by, you're only supposed to be outside. I will go outside 20 times a day if I want to. Don't care. But in general, if you're mingling with people in a big crowd, obey the rules that exist for now until we don't, and you'll know, and as I said, you'll know when it's time to not do that. If you're awake, or even partly awake, you'll know when the time comes to not follow the rules. That's all I'm saying.
I was going to ask Sue's ex, is she a nurse? Because I'm sure she said she's a nurse.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Are you a nurse, Suze?
Yeah, I was wondering if you're a nurse, because if you are, we want to take a hat off to you.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know what she does.
Yeah.
It's just ending.
I reckon that no matter what happens after this event finishes, and there may be future pandemics to come.
Are you a nurse, Sutex?
Yep. Yeah, quite agree, Claire. I like that.
Hi, Adley.
Use your time to get his crap gone so we can enjoy life with family and friends again. Something like that one, yeah?
But I was going to put this out.
Yeah.
After this event dies down, there are obviously in the future other pandemics to come that might come quite quickly. And I would say once everybody wakes up out of this dream or nightmare, everybody should, en masse, as one mass of people, say to this government that we need to pay the nurses £50,000 a year minimum.
At least, yeah.
Minimum.
Yeah.
Right? The money's there. They've got money to bail out the banks. They've got money to bail out the corporations. So they've obviously got enough money to bail out.
And ask Sutex that question.
Right.
Type in the chat and ask her, yeah?
Yeah, she's not hearing.
All right, I can do that.
So, and I'll say you would agree, Haggis, that after this, the people of this country need to tell this government or whatever government's in, en masse,
I've just come out of this
the nurses deserve £50,000 a year minimum, if not more. They've got the money for it.
Yeah, I know you did, TJ. I got it.
And here's one thing, and I'll say this now. After this is done, the people of this country should stand up en masse again and say to the government, stop spending £150 billion on a replacement for Trident and put it into the NHS where it belongs. We don't need a nuclear weapon. What do we need a nuclear weapon for? You imagine what that £150 billion for the Trident replacement could do for the NHS.
Yeah.
If they've got it for Trident, they've got it for the NHS. I'm sorry. And this HS2 speed railway thing, 100 billion. Look, put it in the NHS. Forget the HS2 thing. Crap. Don't need that.
We don't need
the NHS. And the people should stand up and say, this is what we want done. Because the government are not our bosses. We are their bosses. And they don't realise that
That's
again.
right. They need to do that straight away, Claire. Supply the NHS the correct
if there's enough money to pay for a bloody nuclear weapon, which we don't need, they can stop that and give it to the NHS now, tomorrow.
Yeah.
Doesn't need much thinking. All it needs is to sign a bit of paper saying we're not building a nuclear weapon anymore, which is pointless, and put that £150 billion into the NHS.
That's one good thing we've got going for this country. She's a mental health nurse.
Oh, yeah, well.
Still same.
Still same. Still looking after people.
Exactly.
Yeah. Everybody, please put a rainbow in for Suzex now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right now.
Yeah.
That needs to be done. Still the same thing. She's a mental health nurse, but she's still in the frontline services.
Oh, yeah.
I'll say this, Haggis. I don't know where it all went wrong. When you think of the achievements of this country as a whole, call it Great Britain, just for the thing. When you think of the achievements, and everybody followed our example, we started everything. So the idea of the NHS.
So Sue's in mental health as well.
Yeah.
Ah.
If you think of the idea of a medical service which was free at the point of delivery, we pay for it.
Yeah.
Through taxation, but the treatment was free at the point of delivery, and every other country adopted the same thing, apart from America.
Yeah.
Look at the state of America because they ain't got that. So we led the way. No. I'm proud. I'm proud of the achievements.
That's all right. You can do it now because Nightbot won't time you out. Then.
What's that?
I just had to make Ben a mod because Nightbot timed me.
Yeah.
Okay, so again, I would say this: to everybody out there, once this post is finished, share this video out to everybody you know and insist to get everybody you know, once this crisis is over, get everybody out there sending letters, emails, whatever.
Do you know what everybody should do? Do a little short video about this for the NHS, even if it's only a couple of minute video.
So
Haggis can do one, Ian can do one.
So everybody, and I mean everybody out there, tell your friends, your family, and get them to tell friends, whatever. After this crossover, write letters, emails, whatever you need to do to your MPs to say abandon the Trident project and give the money to the NHS.
Yeah.
And if there's enough people, 10%, 15%, 20% of people of this country do that, then the government will be forced to discuss it in the House of Commons.
Yeah.
And it might get done.
Hiya, Kev.
But we need to abandon this absurdity of 150. Think about this, people. 150 billion pounds to build a nuclear weapon for what?
Yeah. I like what Helen's put on there. She said, "I don't like football at all. I think they get much more money, and nurses should get their wages, and the footballers get the nurses' wages."
Yeah.
This country is crap and a lot more.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, Haggis. I was watching a short video thing the other day that said about the wealth of people, and it started off with the amount of money that the average person's got, and it weren't much. And then it went on to these millionaires, billionaires, all that. And when it was going on, you started saying, how obscene is that somebody's got 150 billion pounds? It's obscene. Nobody needs that wealth at all. I would say let's rise up and take it back. It's obscene that anybody, and it's obscene that a sports player could earn £20 million a week. Come on. Wake up and smell the coffee.
Footballers, anyway, I read somewhere the footballers are complaining about their wages because of what's going on.
Shame.
Because they can't have football matches.
I think after this event, we need to restore some sanity somewhere because that's what's happened. It's just sanity's gone out the window. There are things that can be done, but it's gonna take the people en masse to say, we want this done. We are paying taxes to you, and we want this done. We want the nurses and the doctors to be paid more. We don't want nuclear weapons, and we don't want HS2. £250 billion can be put into something worthwhile rather than stuff we don't need. Who needs a new railway network? What's the point of that? Doesn't make sense.
Hiya.
Hello. All right, mate? How you doing, brother?
I'm all right, guys. Thank you all. How are you doing?
Good, mate.
Good, yeah.
I don't know if you've been listening, Ambo, but I've been saying that after this thing's over, we need to insist that our government puts the money they're spending on Trident into the NHS. So that's my feelings anyway.
Right, I'm gonna. You might have a reverb there. Hold on. Right, I've turned my TV down, and I don't think I've turned the YouTube up. Am I reverbing, guys?
No, you're fine.
You're fine,
champion.
Yeah.
Mate. Max and you know what I mean. You know who I mean.
Yeah.
Mate, get your pension sorted out, and look, world's not going to be the same, guys.
Stop.
So don't expect to go back to the same sort of routine, at all. Even when it comes to claims and things like that, which is a sad case of affairs. But people are going to look at nasty people like banksters
I'll tell you what.
Taking the profit out of health. So these things are going to be seriously looked after. Looked at. People will want that after this, including America, because Americans don't like nothing for nothing.
No, they don't.
I think it's commie.
I mean, well, it's just been said that, and I said this earlier on, that when you see what's going on now, the world's just fallen under communism, basically, because what they've done is shut the global economy down. Wrong move. There were other ways to approach this situation rather than the sledgehammer approach. And you know, and I know, that most times in the modern day, when the powers that be have gone into a war, they've got no exit strategy. And it's the same with this. They've jumped in, ham-fisted. They don't know what to do now. But like you say, when this is all done and dusted, the world won't be the same, ever. It's going to take a total rethink of everything. I mean, there's going to be a lot of repercussions of this. Questions asked, who's got the answers? After this is over, things will need to be said.
That's going to happen, Everybody's going to look at everything. When they've had so much time to spend with their children, so much had time to spend with their families and reconnect with them, they won't want to re-engage in that fucking extreme 60, 70, 80 hours a week again just to get through and then claim off the government. So, mate, and I'm only talking from my experience and knowledge from this country, but could you imagine the whole systems in many other countries? Like, we've had a joke about the Americans, how they don't like no for nothing, but they do, they just call it something different, dressed up differently. So, mate, what is coming is a new world order. Don't even think about the tin-foil version of the new world order here. What's going to happen is people are going to see what's really important and what's important for them to get through a day.
Yeah.
Right? And what they're being asked to do to get through a day, they're going to seriously fucking question that,
Oh, yeah. Well, one thing that struck me the other day, Maxine brought this up because he heard the health minister bloke said that they were looking possibly at extending this thing for 6 months. And I sort of thought to myself, well, just taking one city, for example, London. Could you imagine trying to lock London down for 6 months? Are you kidding me? You lock the zombies up in London for 6 months, they won't stay indoors for 6 months.
They'll eat each other.
They'll be out in the streets within 6 weeks rioting and burning the place. So the people at the top have completely lost the plot. Locked down London for 6 months. Never going to happen. The Tottenham riots were bad enough a few years back.
Well, you look at what London's basically is: an legal, very illegal, very, very illegal, legal financial hub.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's all it is.
The way he puts that,
It is.
Nobody in England owns anything in England no more. They sold it all.
Yeah. Well,
and that's England specifically here, And I'm specifically talking about the city centre of London.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, Kev, I've been following certain things for years now, like the climate change thing, the financial shenanigans with the banking system and all that. And everybody that I've listened to over the years that used to work within the strict financial system or outside of it now, they're all expecting the system to come to an end somehow. But this virus thing caught them all on the hop. They didn't expect this. And it's got to that point now where
Cheers all.
It's shut down the global economy.
Cheers.
It's going to be chaos. Nothing is coming back to normal. when this thing ends, life is changed forever.
Indeed.
Regardless, it's not. If the people out there just don't realise what's occurred, shutting down the global.
Max, you're an ex-military. Oh, sorry. Samson and Delilah. You've changed your name on me, man. Max and Womble, right? Womble, right?
This is Maxine.
That's
So
right.
just for a thing, sorry.
I'm Max.
Womble.
Yeah.
Womble.
Yeah.
You know your military law. You know your military. Your martial law. Basically, when all rights are taken away from you, you got to do what you got to do when you're told to do. When you're told to do. Right. Why do they use words like liberty, like in the Statue of Liberty, in a free country like America? Words like liberty. Let me finish. Words like liberty mean you are let away from something controlling for a while. That's what's called liberty from a ship.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know that. Yeah.
So the words like liberty, instructed in the Constitution and the Bill of Rights, and also our unwritten Constitution and many other countries' written constitutions, the words like liberty should not be used.
No.
Because liberty is just another word to say that you've been let free from a control sort.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. That's why.
Be careful with these words and how we want to describe our freedom after this.
Yeah.
Okay? They want to make it different.
Yeah. Liberty was a word, much as you said, much comes from the Navy thing, because it was when you were, when you went ashore, you were in liberty.
Yeah.
Basically, that's what it was. So it's kind of, when you're on a ship, you're in a control mechanism, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
When you go ashore, you are in liberty. You're liberated, basically. You're a control mechanism. As you said, you got it right.
It's a smoker's cup, okay?
That's what it means. So, you know.
Yeah.
So the idea of those words are something we've got the wrong meaning of them. I'm glad you brought that up. You know, what is freedom? I mean, you know, how free are we really in any sense of the word? You know, we've been living in a control mechanism basically for 100 odd years. You know, but people just didn't see it. You have to go outside. You have to think outside.
It's longer than that, my friend. I'm sorry, Womble. Sorry, it's been longer than that. It's just been dressed up differently.
Yeah. That's all it is. You know, what was it? Somebody else, I can't remember who said this, but freedom is just another word for nothing left to lose. Is that
as long as you don't go what do you call it, Mel Gibbs, right? With the face.
But anyway, but I mean, there's so. I mean, I've
Watson.
over the decades I've practiced sayings. But I think one of my favourite sayings is history may not repeat, but it's all the time, and that was Mark Twain. Said that.
Oh, interesting man, Mr. Mark Twain.
Yeah. I mean, when I was a youngster, about 11, 12, I read things like Solzhenitsyn and Tolstoy.
Yeah.
So people say, how at 11 years old can you read stuff like that? It's way beyond your brain power. Well, no, it weren't. Because I've always believed in the idea that overarching government shouldn't be there. Government should be tiny. It should be like a little tiny thing like that. You know, when government becomes like this bloody thing, it's like out there. That's when you've got problems. So it's just a case of thinking outside the box, you know.
Yeah, man. Got to keep your head in the parapet every now and then to make sure you get shit done. But it's always good to stick your head out the sandbox, you know.
Absolutely. You know, I mean, you and I know because we've been in the military, so we know how that side works. So and I've often said this, everybody that's been in the military
That's right, DP. Let's all forget
can't ever think like before you joined what you were, you're not anymore. Because once you've been in the military, even for a relatively short time, it changes your whole perception on stuff. So you can never be what I call a civilian again. If that makes sense to you. Does that make sense?
Well, obviously it is, because once you change, you're never going to be the same.
You're never going to be the same again. So you think differently, completely, and you're thinking of other stuff which most people would think of. And because we've been inside the system for real, you know how that works. So it gives you a whole new perspective on stuff, and then you start to begin to question everything. I do. I mean, I've done for 30 years. You know, I question everything now. I don't. If authority tells me something, I'm going. You know,
We've got to watch this video later. So I only just 2 hours ago. Dr. Ken Berry and Dr. Georgia Eade.
Oh my goodness! So like, yeah. But I'll say this. You know, this event's going to come to an end. There's going to be an awful lot of questions asked. I think it's going to come.
Was there no American friends on tonight?
Oh.
I can't see this the live. I can't see the chat. By the way,
we have got Americans in the chat.
Yeah.
Are the old spam heads in there, rather? Love my Yanks, like, by the way. Yanks and Southerners. You're all the same thing.
Yeah. But, you know, Kev, with a bit of luck and an awful lot of soul searching and questions being asked, maybe things might change in time for the better. You know, they certainly can't get any worse.
Look, Ellen says there's no way I'm going to die down here. I want to be in Scotland, and that is where I'm going to die. So Haggis, move over.
Aye. Well, I mean, I've got a Scottish background on my dad's side myself, so
we're moving over there as well, anyway.
Yeah, we're going to move the caravan up to Haggis' backyard.
Well, I'm actually Scottish, by the way. You know, born on the Rotten Row, and only Scotsmen will know that, and specific Scotsmen at that. As we just came where the Rotten Row was again.
Aye.
Yeah.
But you know, I don't.
It's like 1984. We watched that the other day, didn't we?
Three films to watch. 1984. Brave New World, which is what was MX4. They Live, John Carpenter, which is, if you watch the film They Live, it's brilliant. It's kind of like where we are now in terms of the control structure. Brilliant film done.
They said 1984, brilliant year. I bet that's the year she was born.
1984, the film, George Orwell's film.
Yeah.
Ramsey
Nesbitt's in that, 1984.
Or a film based on George Orwell's book, Brave New World, which was written by Aldous Huxley.
Do you like Oliver Stone?
Yeah, I'll do. Brilliant bloke. Yeah.
Well, have a look at Deer Hunter. I didn't mean to be violent and horrible to people.
Brilliant.
Have a look at Deer Hunter and the ramifications, just for the symbolism. Especially when the man puts a gun to his head with a red band, the suit behind him, the military beside him, going, diddy bow, you must hit, you know. Gamble all the time with your life in that scene. Bang, 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 poof. Christopher Walken. And then Robert De Niro, right? Yeah. Bang. Have a look at that film again. It says a lot.
Yeah. Another film to watch, Kev, it's a kind of dumb film, but it's a film called Idiocracy.
I better go, guys, because I feel I'm a bit too stoned and talking daft shit now. Like,
no, you're not. But watch the film.
Watch
the film Idiocracy, because it literally says how the population is. I mean, it's like dumbed down to death, you know, honestly. But yeah, It's a film to watch, Idiocracy. It's hilarious, but it states how dumbed down people have become over the last 50 years. So, but as I say, keep the faith. Don't let it wear you down, because it's...
Oh, life is wearing down, but mate, we're all in the same boat now, guys, and this is the great leveler, right?
Oh, it's
This
coming.
is where puts everybody who drives better cars and everybody with bigger bank accounts in the same boat. This is the great leveler.
Yeah.
I don't think there's ever been a time when everybody's been in the same boat.
Kev, you put it in a nutshell, mate.
Yeah.
This planet is never going to be the same again after this. Don't matter how much money you've got, don't make a difference.
Yeah.
Right, my body's getting a bit daft now, so I'm going to have to do some daft stretching. Oh, mate, if TJ's coming on, I might stay, but I might do some daft movements with my hands, so don't worry about it,
Do
okay?
y'all hear me at all?
Hello, TJ. Your beard's growing well, isn't it?
That's not a beard, that's a bush.
Well, my service is shitty as hell right now, so y'all probably can't hear me good.
No, we can hear you.
I can hear you. Boom hour.
All right. Because I'm telling you right now, I'm up and closer towards the hills, okay? Right now, that's why I said I don't know if I got good service.
No, you're clear enough.
Yeah. And I got one thing to say, DP, quit lying about you coming out the closet. You know you deep penetration 24/7. You said you loved me this morning, damn it. You wanted to hunt me.
Right, Matt. Make sure you keep me informed with finisher stuff in the fucking chat, because I cannot see it, right?
Yeah.
Roger that, mate. Tango Sierra out.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm hurting so bad right now. I've been sitting in this seat for I don't know how long.
Claire said, what are you saying?
I
I understand you. TJ, Claire said, what are you saying?
How you doing, TJ, my friend, man? How you doing, Boom Hour?
Oh, man, I'm trying to figure out how to get the chat up. Oh, maybe if I move the YouTube thing, I can pull the chat up where I can see it.
Are you
see what
Chevy,
DP's
are you
talking
Chevy
shit
or a
about
Ford,
me.
man?
Huh?
Eh?
How long?
Are you
I'm
a
trying to
Chevy
pull the
or a
live
Ford,
chat up. I
man?
can't.
I can't.
Hey, y'all gonna translate that shit.
Chevy? Is
You
it
know how that
Chevy
goes.
or Mr. Ford? Are you an F-150 or the Chevy equivalent?
Oh hell, I am not going there because I know where he's taking this shit. I caught on to that one.
You're quite clever, aren't you, TJ?
Yep. I might not be too clever right now because I'm in pain, but I caught on to that one after I listened to it.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I am interested. What do you drive, a Ford or I
Hey,
am
go to
interested.
DP.
I bet you drive a Nissan, don't you?
Or a Skoda.
Hey, if you're interested in that, go to DP. Just like he says, deep penetration 24/7. He'll hook you right up.
Oh, go on now.
Brilliant, mate. Good to see you're alive and kicking, mate. That's what I like to see.
So what car do you drive? What brand car do you drive, TJ?
I don't drive because I'll be in a ditch right now, probably.
No, what
I
car
turned my
you
light.
got?
No, I ran my car down a 30-foot embankment. I had a stroke, and I turned my license in because it caused epilepsy seizures. So they was going to take them anyway.
Yeah.
Right. Right. That's because I thought the camera was switched there, you see, because I thought you were in the left-hand seat and your camera was switched, but your camera's not switched, so you're in the right-hand seat.
No,
So, you're behind the driver's seat. Well, anyway,
no, that's the driver's seat.
What
Nobody's
vehicle?
there. The damn
What
car
vehicle
drives
is it?
itself.
What vehicle is it? Is it a Dodge Ram? Or is it a fucking F-150 or something like that?
No, damn Japan cars.
Yeah.
NASCAR. God. You see, I'm telling you, I can't think straight, y'all. It's Nissan.
Oh, listen.
I was right.
Yeah, you
Son.
got out of him in the end.
What the fuck? Okay, I'm lost on that one, but
So
you know, you gotta translate some things when he starts giggling.
you live in the land of 4x4s and you buy a Nissan. Right, okay.
No,
So-
boy.
you live in
Okay,
the land-
y'all got my head screwed up right now. I'm all confused.
So you live in the land of big Ford pickups and stuff like that, and you buy a Nissan.
Or you're driving this.
Right, okay.
Because they're cheaper and better.
Probably.
I think what he's trying to get me to say is inappropriate, but I'm catching on to this.
Yeah.
He knows it. He knows him.
Yeah,
He's
absolutely.
very clever.
Mate, I know you don't wear a MAGA hat, mate. Not all the time.
Because I'm gonna end up saying I'm driving on the left hand side, and he's gonna say, "Yep, I knew you was that way."
What you want is a Toyota Hilux twin cab. That's what you want.
Uh,
That Toyota, do you remember that Top Gear team drove a Hilux to the North Pole? Brilliant.
Right. Can I ask a serious question, guys? Hold on for a second,
What?
please. TJ, how is life in America at the minute, guys? Cheers.
Life's a bitch right now, I'm telling you. And then you die. For real. I ain't
Right.
even lying.
Can I have a couple of minutes with TJ on me alone, guys? Because I'd like to know.
And
Right, mate, in a land where you got, well, what is it, like Obamacare, not Obamacare, but insurance? Mate, the
I
profit
got
should not be in
Medicaid.
health. Profit should not be in health at all. You know? I mean,
Oh, I'm telling you right now, the way this is going, we're in hell because they're locking us down and they won't let us out of their damn house. Like Monday, they're locking us down. And it sucks because I'm trying to go to my cousins and my sisters right now so I don't have to be in the house all the time.
Yeah.
Why I can be out.
yeah, man. I mean, you must be experiencing it a little bit more in the more isolated communities, you know, where you got families spread locally but around, but you're not allowed
Yeah,
to go
but
to each
you know,
other.
when you stay around your mom too long and your dad when you live with them, you want to kill them sometimes. So you got to get away.
Yeah, man, I know what stir crazy is, man. Mate,
Now on.
I want to kill myself half the time because I spend too much time with myself.
Well, if you spent time with yourself, you probably got some habits from haggis with the sandpaper and polishing your knob too much.
Mate, I am an engineer and I can engineer anything polished. Not really, mate. I'm talking shite. But no, mate, I've never
Never
touched
mind, I have no
wobble nobble.
comment on that one.
I've never touched my wobble nobble in ages, right?
Okay. Okay, that's a new one on me. Okay, that's the first time I heard that one.
Definitely not touched me wobble nobble.
I'm sorry, but that's funny as shit because that's the first time I ever heard somebody say that.
Well, bank it, tell an American it, you might be able to make $1 million out of it. I've never touched me wobble nobble.
I learn something new every day.
But
Yeah.
just throw me a bung when you get it, because you know what America's like. They'll buy that one up.
Well, hey, I'll send you a penis bump, and then you'll know what it's like. That's what you'll get for Christmas
Yeah.
or Easter. Easter's next. What the hell am I talking about?
But anyway,
Oh,
life in
sorry, I
America.
was distracted.
No,
I'm
life
one
in,
to
life
dash.
in America. Let's translate some serious information here, bro. Life in America compared to the UK at the moment. What's it like?
It's bad. A lot of people are locked down in the house. You know, people getting damn divorced over this shit. They've been around each other so long. That's how
Yeah, man.
bad it's got.
But we can go to the National Health Service. You know, a bit like your Obamacare and your previous care before
Yeah.
that. It's nothing like ours.
Like,
But
we
ours is
got
not good.
Medicaid and Medicare.
Right, TJ, we've got to act like
That's like the same thing.
we're being like David Letterman, right? And Jimmy Kimmel or James Corden. I'm not that fat, by the way. Translation, all right? So if we could listen to each other's questions and then help each other out, okay?
Yeah.
Right. So compared to life in America to life in the UK, right? I mean, we've got the National
Yeah.
Health Service, which is very, 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 very taxing, doing a very good job. But what's happening in New York and LA, mate, North Carolina, mate, my heart goes out to all of us. But what we're going to do about caring about each other after this?
Yeah, basically here though, the difference in the healthcare system, it's basically the same thing, but we call it Medicare and Medicaid.
Diane.
Government assistance. I'm on disability.
Quite a lot of people are in this country. I know a lot of things are
Yeah, and
happening,
like
giving out
the sad part
checks and
is
things.
the sad part about them people that really needs the health care and shit can't get it right now because they can't go to the doctors. They have to call on the phones and get their medications and stuff. And most people has to see the doctor. Like for pain medication, you have to get a prior authorization by the doctor, and he has to see you physically.
Yeah. Well, we've got a little
See,
better
that's what happened
here.
to me.
Yeah.
See, that's what happened to me. I did not have my paperwork from my neurological doctor, which deals with my seizures. So eventually, the state of North Carolina said, "Fuck me."
Oh,
Well, it looks like the state of North Carolina's taking you off, man.
yeah.
Boom.
Oh, listen. Bad signal.
TJ. Take care, man.
No, it's yet.
He's
come back.
There you are, he's back.
What I was trying to say, though, basically, people out here abusing opiates and shit, right?
Yeah.
They fuck us. People
Chinese,
like us that need them.
Heroin, cup of this, cup of that. Where are you? You know, mate, that's fucking that's disgraceful, and that's what's happened. You know.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm saying though, like here though, with that shit going on, the opiate crisis and shit, people like me that needs the shit can't get it. And that's what basically why I ended up with nothing, no pain medicine or nothing. So I'm dealing with it on my own right now.
Well,
Because
I don't know.
basically he's like he couldn't get for 3 months I done without one pain medication. Then he's talking about, well, I'm gonna wean you off of your morphine. I'm like, hell fucking no. I said, don't even write me a fucking script if you're going to do that. Just take me off of it and I'll go smoke weed.
Right, mate. I totally agree with you. But in our country, right, this is why I love my National Health Service. And I take my hat off to them, right? I've got me dark, greasy hair on show now. I take my hat off to my National Health Service, right? And I'm saying, do you know, mate, if we're employed, right, all you've got to pay is £7.50. Well, that was the last time I had to pay it anyway. But it's like less than $10 for a prescription, and you will get that every time you go, no matter what.
Yeah, that's what I like about y'all. And another thing I like about Canada is the free health care. I thought about moving to Canada for real.
Well, our healthcare is free at they call it, what is it? Call it free at the point of service, blah, blah, blah. In other words, when you go to the EMT, you go to the emergency centre, you're in a trauma, that's all free. You know, even if you get lifted by a helicopter, that's all free, you know?
Damn. And they ain't here. You got to pay, ambulance bill here is $800 automatically. Every time.
Hey Jennifer, I thought you were in bed. That's why I didn't say.
Well, that's a difference why I want to say our NHS needs to be protected, because whether it's prescriptions or emergency treatment or long-term ongoing services, dialysis, chemo, radiotherapy, anything like that, our National Health Service takes care of it all.
Yeah, here, like I said, our Medicaid and Medicare used to pay for it. Now it don't.
Well, ours does. That's why it's our jewel in the crown.
Yeah, that's the one thing I like about the UK and Canada. You know, y'all get more benefits than the United States, but you got to look at it this way. Look how many more people is in the United States, you know, and how much debt we're in.
Well, that is quite correct, but you spend too much shit on shit. But the point being, I'm not
they spend it on toilet paper.
I'm not going to be an arsehole and say this is quite correct, but this is my momentary feeling. With a fucking dickhead that's in charge at the moment, even the industrialized fucking war machine is the great American fucking economic fucking machine. Mate, they're confused to fuck. And everybody's getting shit built in China. Mate, and never mind the Chinese.
One good thing,
mate,
April the 16th, you know what we get? We get a stimulus check for $1,600.
Well, that's basically communism, you know.
Yeah, I'm glad though, because I need it right now.
That goes against your culture. What? I'm getting something for free? I can't have that.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was surprised it wasn't a life supply of toilet paper. Damn, the way it's going. I'm being serious about that.
But anyway, I'm going to step down. I'm going to watch. But mate, thanks, guys, especially Max and Womble for listening, because I wanted to find out a few facts that we really need to hear about what's going on in America.
Yeah.
Bob, the stupid news that I wanted to find out, but we got a bit carried away on with the old crack there, like, so. Sorry about that, guys.
Kev, before you go,
I'm not going. I'm just going to step down from talking.
The entire world, right, at this moment in time, is communist. Now I can verify that statement by saying that because of this COVID-19 virus, the banking system which runs the world, Donald Trump, Boris Johnson do not run the world. The banking system now controls the entire global economy, right? They've taken over.
If you want me to be brutally honest, it's got to the point that we're all fucked, basically, because it's run. The government's trying to overrun us.
Yeah. The government, right, and the corporations all over the globe are now in bed with one another. We do not have freedom. We are now under corporate communist control globally.
Well, I've got to interrupt there.
Hey, everyone in the chat, much love.
I have to interrupt. I'm going to have to interrupt, mate. And when you've got companies like Boeing, Airbus, right, and even British Airways, not British Airways, but Rolls-Royce, and many other major refactors and factors, fucking manufacturers, right? Never mind China, mate. If they can ground and lose a lot of money, I'll just say, in a daft term, what I want to say in many terms, with tinfoil on, without tinfoil on, this shit is real. Because if they're prepared to lose that amount of money, come on.
The United States Federal Reserve Bank is now the most powerful organisation on the planet. It's dominant in the entire globe. You mentioned earlier, Kev, the New World Order is here.
Yep.
And it ain't going away unless we do something about
Hell, yeah. Who's calling? Hold on, I gotta mute.
That's what was going on. So we are now controlled by an overarching socialist communist dictatorship.
There's the moon over me right now. Have a look at that, guys. Especially you, TJ. The moon over me right now.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool, that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's cool.
If you combine the way we are now, if you combine George Orwell's 1984 with Aldous Huxley's Brave New World, that's where we are. They've taken over. People called it the Illuminati, New World Order, whole number of names. But that's where we are now.
Indeed.
They've taken over. And the story. What the outcome will be, who knows? The zombie population have not a clue what's occurred.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be one of the 5% that's awake to realise what's been done.
Yeah.
But they have shut down the global economy because of an insignificant virus. People might say to me, "What do you mean an insignificant virus?" But it is.
Sorry, yo.
Yes.
But
are you both on vodka now?
Yeah.
He's finished his 4 bottles of beer.
Kev, I have done research after research after research for 30 years into various subjects. I cannot stop. And when you uncover what's gone on, we have been living in a matrix for 100 years. I took the red pill 30 years ago.
Yeah.
And when you delve into this stuff, it uncovers. I wish I'd never started. Seriously.
Yep.
The stuff I know now, I wish I didn't. I wish I'd never bothered. My life would have been easier. I wouldn't have had to think about anything.
Mm-hmm.
But the first...
That's what they want, innit? Not to think about anything.
And that's
you
it.
just want choices.
So,
that's all they're looking for is an interaction. I like it, don't like it, don't like it, I like it, like. That's all they're after.
Yeah. So...
If I let come on up the panel if you want.
But I said it, Kevin.
There's room.
Ain't that her name?
I'll step down because, you know,
I can't be that interesting.
There's 2 more. No, there's room for 2 more.
All right.
No, you're
Harry?
comedy to me because I have to get you translated.
Ari man
That's
means
like
I'm good. Are you all right, man? Are you okay on that side, man? You okay? That means Ari man. You all right? All right?
I'm
Yeah,
good.
Humble. You would like Violet's channel a lot. She's from
Oh,
Did I say her name right?
That's his thumb. He's got a big thumb.
Check their channel. Check her channel. You'll like her channel a lot.
Who's
oh,
that?
me.
I was on the panel. I'm telling you, that's a good person.
Kev, have you ever seen any of my videos on my own channel?
Yeah.
Hey,
I
y'all
watched
look
them
at this shit, how they park in the
sorry,
United States.
on Facebook. Sorry, Womble. Matt. Sorry, not Womble.
10
Sorry.
miles from the front of that parking spot.
Oh, where's this fucking General Lee signs there? Like,
See, look at that. See, that there. What has that got in common with the Confederate flag, the saltire cross?
mate, I was talking shite. At least TJ got that. I was going, hey, South Carolina, where's this fucking General Lee colours?
No,
Yeah.
saltire cross. The rebel.
Hold on, I'm trying to show you.
Where I?
Leonard Skinner. Freebird. That's for
Rest
my
in
aunt.
peace. Rest in peace, Mr. Skinner. Rest in peace.
Oh, let's get it.
No, that's actually for my aunt that passed away.
Sweet home Alabama. Boom, boom, boom. Sorry. Yeah, aunt passed away. Oh, I feel daft about that. I feel sorry. Sorry, mate. Tell us when your aunt passed away. Sorry.
Yeah, not even a year later, my uncle passed away.
Shit, man.
And when I went downhill from there, and shit, I got myself in a lot of shit that I couldn't get myself out of.
Hi,
Mate.
Violet. See if I
Yeah, man. I get that, bro. I get that.
Sure, he.
I'll tell you what, Kev. I'm going to say this now. My dad died in 1997. He was just short of 76. And he spent 3 years in a Jap prison camp for this bullshit. So,
Hey, I just figured out why this van did not park right. You know that van I just showed you?
Yeah.
The damn dude just walked up and said, I hope this son of a bitch cranks. I'm like, no wonder you can't park it.
Fuck off.
That's pretty sad when you talk to a vehicle like that.
Mate, I
What?
always talk to my vehicles, mate. If you don't treat them with a personality, they don't respect you back. It's called power of thought, you know. The universe is very powerful.
You sound like Ronnie Egg, don't you, Haggis?
well, I'll tell you what, Kev. In the old days, all the bikes I used to ride had names.
Oh, Claire, on that one, trust me, it really, I know I fucked up because I seen what it done to my mom and my whole family. I fucking lost everybody. One thing I got to say, sex, rock and roll, and drinking and fucking women ain't the damn fucking answer. That's why I do what I do on my channel.
Mm-hmm.
How much you had to smoke this afternoon, bro?
Hell, I don't know. My nerves are shot, and they cut me down on them. On my nerve medication, I smoke more when I don't have my nerve medication.
Mate, totally respect, mate. I totally get it. But you tell you what,
Get off the fucking opioids. Rely on the fucking cannabinoids, not the opioids. Rely on the
Oh, trust
cannabinoids,
me, I
not
am.
the
No.
opioids.
Oh, hey, that's what got me into doing other shit. So I know how it is.
Well, it's legal now in America. You're not gonna get slapped on your fucking ass, even in a state that's not fucking legal. So fucking grow your own
Yeah,
medicine.
you will. Trust me.
Get off the
You know what I
opioids.
would be facing right now if I incriminate myself? I could be facing anywhere fucking 25 years.
Mate, I was on fucking
Not gonna say
National
much on
Health
that.
Service cannabinoids, opioids for years, from diazepam, from fucking diazepam to tramadol to fucking Servidol. What's the other one? What's the one that had me on that? It's basically fentanyl, mate. And
Yeah,
them
my
patches and
sister
shit.
was on.
Fuck off,
She was
fuck
on the
off.
sucker.
Mate, I've learned to live with cannabis, right? Exercise, which is not happening a lot at the moment, but cannabis, exercise, and believe it or not, I bet
I'm
you
sorry, that's one thing I can't do
alcohol
because
at the
trust
moment, which
me,
is not a good way.
as
Which is not a
August,
good
I
way.
was laying on the bed laughing at him for no reason.
Was
I
I
not?
talking over you again? Sorry,
couldn't
mate.
move.
Sorry.
Yeah,
But yeah, I couldn't move. You can ask Haggis.
yeah.
People, the carnivore diet, the best way to health.
Yeah.
Absolutely, trust me. No veg.
I
No
found something out today after I done my research. It's called hemp flower. That's what it's called, and it's legal here. You can smoke it.
Yeah.
Right. Have you ever heard of Rick Simpson oil?
No.
Yeah.
And that, right, and that's just distilled cannabis. Okay, real cannabis, not hemp. Cannabis, not the male flower, the female flower. Okay, right?
Yeah,
No
but I
seed.
can't get that legally. Like
Yes,
I said, I just
can.
don't want to incriminate
Come on,
myself.
man. Mate, you could order on fucking Amazon from California and it'll arrive in your state tomorrow. You know that.
Well,
I had to crank the car up. My damn phone died.
Do you think the American postal system's got enough fucking Doogles to sniff it out, or enough technology to sniff it out, especially when Amazon's
Oh
involved?
yeah, you want me to tell you how much they got? They got a crew called Homeland Security that takes care of it now.
And
Meth has been so high right now that they got Homeland Security.
mate, I know that. That's another superfluous fucking state fucking funded, federally funded fucking inept fucking security force. You know? I've had me in runs with Homeland Security. I landed at LaGuardia, right?
Oh well, I better not say nothing. Sorry, I was about to holler at that girl and say, "Hey, you need help loading them drinks?"
Landed at LaGuardia, got sniffed the fuck out, put the X-ray out, fucking practically touched me fucking bell end. You know, and happened every part of America I went to. You know?
Sorry, something else is thinking for me right now. I ain't had none in so damn long. Too many women up here. Damn it. In this parking lot.
Oh,
Mate, well, say hello, but keep your social distance. Be polite. Say
I
hello.
was about
How's
to
your
go
day?
load some drinks for this one woman. I was about to go over and say, "Hey, baby, do you need help loading these drinks?" And then I seen a pit bull in her damn front seat, and her boyfriend's there, so I was like, I better not.
Well, why don't you ask her? Why don't you ask her, right?
Not with a pit
Why
bull
don't you
and
ask
the
her?
damn hell no, they stick that on me.
Why don't you ask her if you want a cup of tea and a chat? Something very British. You know?
yes. Don't forget cucumber sandwiches.
Up here you'll get shot if you ain't careful.
I will say this: just go carnivore, and you will fix everything.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. No veg, no fruit, no bread, no potatoes, no rice, no pasta.
In other words, meat,
eggs, fish, cheese, and you will cure
and liver.
everything that's wrong with you.
Yeah.
Trust me, I know. I'm an example of it. 63 years old.
It's a big keto. It's a big keto. But I get your point. Just fat, and fucking fat.
And I fixed everything. And my arthritis in my right knee has completely gone.
Keto. Fat, and more fat.
Cartilage in my right knee is completely rebuilt. And the doctor said
There's no wrong with real fat, you know. It's the polyunsaturated, it's the fucking this. Olive oil's alright, but beef dripping the best. You know, dripping real fat, animal fat.
Kev, 2 years ago, I had my left knee replaced. And I was told in 2 years my right knee would be replaced. I was in.
Hey, I'm trying to let me mute. My sister's hitting me up.
What's your sister say? Like, did she fancy me?
You're cool, Kev.
You see how cool I am? I've got them contacting me all the time.
Yeah, as I was saying, Kev, 2 years ago, I was in chronic pain with both my knees. I can't describe pain. Walking on crutches most of the time.
Aye.
Now I've got no sleep apnea, no acid reflux, no inflammation, no arthritis, no nothing. I'm coming up for 63 this year. I'm in the best health I've been since I was 30.
Yep.
My blood pressure is 110/80, which is the blood pressure of a 30-year-old. So doctors say eat healthy food. The healthiest food in the world, saturated fat, mate.
Yeah, man. I go for the animal fat myself, like, you know, to be honest.
Yeah.
You know.
Animal fat, yeah.
So, and I'll tell you this, the upcoming events which could happen, I'm not going to go into too much detail, the vegans will be the first to die. So I'll become a vegan.
Mate. Probably because the trees will stop dying before human flesh is consumable.
Sorry about that fucking end there.
I'm gonna start eating vegan food, mainly vegans.
I read somewhere, right? Somebody said they're a second-hand vegan because they eat the animals that eat the grass, so they eat the animals, so they're second-hand vegans.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Mate, you got to eat the protein, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Veg protein, this brilliant. If you can actually reduce the meat protein, but you need the meat protein, man.
Exactly.
Meat builds muscle.
That's right.
All I'm gonna say is I'm like Arby's. I have the meat for you.
Yeah.
Fucking Arby's, mate. We haven't even got a Wendy's or fucking what's that other fucking famous American bullshit gorgeous looking burger though. What's it called now? Ooh, fucking burger and go or something. Whatever. Mate, I'm so jealous. So stop it with your Arby's shit. Lucky cunt. But it's steroid fed, chlorine cleaned. Cheapest chips, made it look like a fucking Playboy model.
Yeah.
Okay, what rant are you going on here? I was trying to figure out. Because I missed half of it.
Your food is brilliant looking, like a Playboy model.
Yeah.
but very high maintenance and very high fat and very high steroid and whatever else. But mate, you're lucky buggers for fucking having the fucking amount of food you can get for fucking pitting.
See, I like when he gets like this, I cannot understand a thing he's saying, but I disagree with it.
I'll tell you what, Kev.
Right,
Kev,
guys, we're going to be reading somebody in a minute.
All right then.
Kev, TJ, both of you, check out George Carlin. Go on YouTube and check out George Carlin, one of the greatest American comedians in history.
He's one of my favourite comedians.
Is he? Ah, yeah. Yes.
My favourite sketch of his is Save the Planet.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, so just the guy was a freaking genius. Said it as it was, not afraid to say it.
And when he was in Bill and Ted Adventures, mate, whoa.
He was just, and another one is Bill Hicks. Check Bill Hicks out.
Bill and Ted's Adventures, man.
I'll tell you, they just say it as it is. It states the state of the world. I love them. Just totally out there.
Next.
Oh, all right, TJ. Is your sister in the go?
No.
Oh, fucking hell.
And you're just shit out of luck because she got a boyfriend.
Yeah, I bet you I could talk to her.
But hey, I will make you a deal if you come to America.
A Scottish man's hands.
Hey, listen.
Scottish haggis hands compared to a North
Hey,
Carolina.
listen, I promise you, if you sign a waiver, I live about 10 minutes from the south side, which is the hood. But if your thing falls off, it's not my responsibility.
Brilliant.
Right, I'm going to end now, guys. So we're going to go to somebody called Marie.
Anyway, it's been a delight.
Is she go live?
Yeah, she's live now.
What, is there a link anywhere?
Yeah, I've just got the link in chat.
TJ and Kev.
I haven't got chat, Mr. Matt. I haven't got chat.
I will say this.
I'm away now, Violet. So I'll get you on my next live up on the panel.
Right, well, I'm sorry I've been a bit of an arsehole, but I've been
Much love, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Sorry I've been an arsehole, but I've tried to be funny.
Yeah.
All right. I'll see you over there, guys.
Cheers, Kev. Take care, bro.